Hello everyone. In this video I'll be sharing with you this very yummy fruit oatmeal recipe that is so healthy, less calories and so nutrient dense. You can replace with bread and live a healthy life without putting a lot of calories in your system. So in order to come up with this recipe, the first thing you want to do is to set your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is it. This is what you want to set up. So you prepare your ingredients while your oven is heating up. And the first ingredient for this recipe will be oats. This is what we will be using as the flour. We don't want to use white flour because your system finds it very difficult processing white flour, so you want to go for oat flour, and this is how you achieve your oat flour. You get your oatmeal and blend, and voila, this is your oat flour. So you will need 2 cups of oat flour. So you just, after blending, you measure 2 cups of oat flour. Very healthy, very good source of protein. Your system can easily break down and so nutrient dense. Oats has a lot of benefits. So these are 2 cups of oats, and I'll be adding in 1 teaspoon of baking powder to rise the recipe, and I'll be adding half a teaspoon of baking soda. So those are the first 2 dry ingredients, and I'll be adding nutmeg. If you have cinnamon you can use, but I love the flavor that comes from nutmeg. It makes this very nice, nutmeg. So you want to mix the dry ingredients well together so you don't get bumps in your final mixture. So yeah, then now to wet ingredients. The first wet ingredient I'll be using will be orange juice. So instead of milk, you can substitute milk with orange juice. Very healthy. This makes it so fresh, fruity and very healthy. We are going for something healthy. As days go on, we go for more healthy recipes. So what we need is a quarter cup of orange juice that is it measured and set aside. And the next fruit I'll be using will be banana. The combination of these fruits make this so yummy. Like, just watch and you want to try and you come back and thank me. So these are 2 bananas. What you want to do is to mash 2 bananas to get to that smooth consistency so you don't get bumps in there. So really take your time and mash, and add in 2 eggs. So 2 eggs, very good, and will help this mixture with protein, very healthy as well. So you want to mix. 2 eggs is just enough, and voila, you see it has this smooth consistency. And you go ahead and add in your sweetener, which I'll be using honey. I don't go for white sugar, I go for honey because honey is healthy, and I go for raw honey. This is 100% raw honey, which is healthy with less calories that your system can easily break down without leaving bad calories for you to gain weight. So this makes this recipe very healthy. So after adding your honey, you want to add in your orange juice. Just 1 tablespoon of honey is fine. The orange juice will bring in some sweetness in here, and you add in half a cup of oil, which is either olive oil or coconut oil. So for today, I'm adding in coconut oil, just to bring in some more flavor. If you don't have coconut oil, you can actually use olive oil. And I'll be adding in a little bit of vanilla flavor, like half a teaspoon of vanilla flavor, just to bring in some beautiful flavor in here. You want to eat healthy and enjoy. Don't make boring healthy recipes. Yeah, so this is it. These are the wet ingredients, and after mixing well, that is when you add in your 2 cups of oat flour. So why waste your money on high calorie white flour when you can actually get your oat flour and replace with that? And it actually, like, your system can easily break oats. Like, you hardly have belly fat and gain that bad weight because your system easily breaks down this kind of flour rather than processed white flour. So this is it. Mix together, very good consistency. So instead of raisins, I will go for my fresh strawberries. So you can use strawberries, raspberry, blueberry, but I love me some strawberries in here. If it is like heavenly at the end of it, it's like whichever berries you like, but strawberries makes this so yummy and beautiful. So I've sliced like 6 strawberries, and you kind of mix in your batter, in the mixture, mix so well, and You can now get your pan. So if you don't have baking sheet like this, you can actually grease your pan with coconut oil or olive oil or butter, and add in your, like you put in your butter like this, yeah. So you put it in your pan, ready for baking. So remember, at the beginning I set my oven to 350 degrees, and I got a signal that my oven is ready for me to bake my oat bread. Oh yeah, so this is it. Make sure it is smooth in your pan, and it is now ready to get into your oven at 350, sorry, rather. So it will bake in there at 350 for 40 minutes. So you check along the line. 20 minutes after you put in your oven, you can come back and check, and it should be there for 40 minutes depending on the brownness. 40-45 minutes maximum. And this is it 40 minutes after. You see, this is the color I like, so rich and so yummy. Like, this is so fresh and heavenly. You want to try this recipe, and oh my goodness, you will love it. You will love this recipe. Very healthy with less calories, and your system can easily break it down so fast without leaving bad calories, causing that belly fat we all do not want, and weight gain, and you live so healthy. So this is it. Share with your family and friends. Share this yummy recipe with your family and friends, so we can all replace those bad calories with healthy calories like this that your system can easily break down. Healthy recipes like this, healthy alternatives. So I get so many people, when I share my weight loss recipes, they ask me for my recipes I eat to maintain a healthy body size. So instead of white bread, these are the kinds of bread I go for. That way my system can easily break down without causing belly fat. I always have a good body size without belly fat, because trust me, belly fat is due to overeating of processed white flour. And most of the food we eat, most especially around this area I live, unlike in Africa, they eat raw food. Here, a lot of processed white flour. So if you don't come up with recipes like this, you end up gaining a lot of weight. So recipes like this with natural food are very important if you want to stay healthy and in shape. And make sure you drink lots and lots of water as well. Water is very good. There is no video I will share without reiterating the importance of drinking water. Water helps with digestion. Water helps to cleanse your system. Water helps you like have a beautiful freshness to your skin and healthy life. Water washes away excess sugar in your system, help you break down food so you can always stay healthy. All the sugars in your system from maybe some kinds of foods you eat, you want to fall in love with water. And try as much as you can to eat healthy. Try my recipes, share them with your family and friends, and you guys will all love it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and see you again in my next video. Bye.